This is a cardio kickbox circuit with 12 exercises. So the cardio piece to those exercises will be kickboxing moves, and then we'll do a full body workout with little to no equipment. So if you do have weights, I recommend getting those ready. And then if you have a band, that's an option for the flies. This is exercise band. If you don't have one of these, I highly recommend getting one for home exercise or to travel with. There's so many things you can do with it. So that's a great option if you have it. We'll start off with a warm-up. We'll do the 12 exercises 2 times in a row in a format of 45 seconds for the exercise and 10 seconds to move to the next exercise. So here we go. I'll play the music. We'll start with our warm-up. We're going to do 2 steps over to the right and 2 steps to the left. Here we go. 2 right and 2 left. 2 right, 2 left. We're going to add our arms open, close, just like the legs. Open, close. Warming up your chest and back. Two steps right, 2 steps left. Couple more times, and I'm going to add a little bit more intensity to this. If you want to stay here, that's totally fine. We're going to add a little hop with this. So you're going to take those 2 steps with the hop, cross that leg behind. You can raise your arms up in the middle. That'll also add more intensity. One more time. Next, squat to your right, then squat to the left. Squat right, squat left. If you want to add 2 hops in the middle, we're going to squat right, 2 hops right here. Squat, 2 hops. If you want to change this to a jump squat, jump out. Together. Or you can stick with that side to side, right and left. Your choice. Jump out with it or step out with it. 4 more. 4, 3, 2. Okay, bring those legs out nice and wide. Your toes are pointing to the corners, kneecaps same direction as those toes, lunging, right, left. So just make sure those knees are tracking, same direction as the toes. Your chest is open, abs are in tight. Let's do 2 counts to the right. So just hold over here, 2 counts. And switch. Nice dynamic stretch here. We're moving through that stretch. Warming up. 4 more. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring those legs in. We're going to do a crescent knee to warm up those hips. We'll start with that right knee. You're going to take it up and around. 8 more. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and switch over to the other leg. 8. This is my knee that's recovering from ACL surgery, so it's not going to bend all the way. Two more. Okay, switching to a leg sweep. Starting with that right leg, you're going to sweep it across your body with your inner thigh up. Sweep, back. sweep. 8 more, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and switch to the other leg. Left leg, sweeps, 8. Okay, getting ready for that circuit. Our first station is going to be a kickboxing move. I'll go ahead and start the timer. We have 10 seconds to prepare. It's going to be a triple, 1, 2, 3, and a side kick. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Now when you do that side kick, you're going to bend the knee and flick the foot with the shoelaces. It's not about height, so don't try to go up really high. Keep it low and controlled, and you're going to try not to snap that knee or hyperextend that knee as you kick. Just lengthen, squeeze those muscles, nice and controlled. This opposite hand is in a guarded position. Nice strong shoulder right here. 1, 2, 3. Abs in tight. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay, next exercise. It's a squat with a knee lift. So you're gonna go squat down, pull that knee up nice and high. Squat, knee, squat, knee. If you want to add, bring the elbow to the hip, a little oblique work. So that same leg that's moving up, bring that elbow to the hip. Squat, lift, squat, lift. We're going to do the triple punch on this side. I'll get the sides right with the kick this way. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Kick. 1, 2, 3. Now this is my injured leg, which I realized before I did this routine that I can't kick. So I'm just lifting my knee up, but you would do that side kick. Remember, flicking with those shoelaces. Try not to snap that knee. Nice, solid, strong. Keep the kick low. 1, 2, 3, kick. Then on your punch to the side, make sure you're going from the shoulder. You're not knocking at the door. 1, 2, 3, power. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay, next exercise, we have chest press. You can either do chest press if you have weights, or you can do push-ups, your choice. Grab those weights, you're gonna bring the weights all the way down, touch the elbows to the ground, and back up, touch them right above your chest. 2. Now my recommendation is when you touch those elbows, don't have them out on the sides of your shoulders. They're down a little bit lower, right outside the rib cage. When you drop those weights, they're right above the elbow, so you're creating a 90-degree angle with your arms and pressing up in an arch. Another option is to have those legs lifted. Now you're using your core a little bit more. You're balancing as you're doing that chest press. Okay, coming up, next is a cardio kickboxing exercise. We're gonna shuffle to the right and shuffle to the left. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, uppercut. Now when I do my uppercut, you're going to pivot that knee in, lift that heel, and turn your knee in. That's very important. It'll help protect that knee joint so you don't have torque force on the knee as you're turning your body with that uppercut. So lift that heel up, pivot your knee in. Additionally, that helps create power behind your punch. You're pushing off all the way through that leg into the punch. 1, 2, 3, uppercut. 1, 2, 3, upper. Next exercise is flies. If you have weights, you can do your flies like this. Or if you have a band, you can do X flies. Open, close, open, close. And I move so you can see. These are called X flies. You bring the hands together, right arm goes up, left arm goes down, and alternate. You can also do this with a partner. You just hook your bands in the center. You hold onto your own handles, and you do it together. So any option is fine, using those weights for your flies. Even if you don't have a band or weights, you can do this with your body. Just squeeze those muscles as you're doing the movement. This one is a double uppercut, and then 8 jabs. Here we go. Double uppercut, 8 jabs. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Double, punch it out. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Now remember that knee coming in. The heel is lifted on the uppercut. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Double, lift that heel, bring the knee in. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Double, punch it out. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Double uppercut. Then punch it out. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, next are dips, or you can take one weight and do an overhead tricep press. I'll do dips. A really important part about doing dips is just keep your bottom really close to that, whatever you're dipping on. Don't have it too far away. Then when you dip, just go down to 90 degrees and back away. That's going to protect your shoulder joint. You don't want to dip too low or have that body hanging too far away from your body. Now, if that doesn't feel good on your shoulders, overhead press. Options to make this harder: kick one leg out at a time while you're doing it. Or you can have your legs out straight instead of bent. So lots of options. All right, great job. Another cardio kickboxing exercise. This is a double punch and a squat down low, tuck low, double, down. Now my feet are going 1, 2, 3, down. 1, 2, 3, squat. I have a double punch, but my feet are doing a 1, 2, 3, triple. The other hand is up in a guarded position. Okay, weights now. Bicep curls. You can either do these regular or in a hammer grip, or you can alternate. Here we go. If you want to make this more challenging, try balancing on one leg. As you're doing that, try not to swing your arms. So really controlled, extend all the way straight, all the way up, keeping those elbows pointing down. Going a little bit slower, making it count, so you're not getting that momentum involved. Okay, putting those weights down. You do the same cardio move, double, get low. So you're doing it on the opposite side now. Double, tuck low, double. Now you're gonna be able to go down a little bit further than me. With my knee, I'm kind of taking it easy. It's a triple with the feet, then tuck. 1, 2, 3, down. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, get low. Four more seconds. Okay, next one we're going to be doing a plank, a moving plank from elbows up top. You're welcome to do this on your knees in a modified version. You're going to go down, down, up, up. You can do this in a full plank, so just curl those toes under. The most important part if you go to a full plank is to pull that belly button in. Slight tuck of the tailbone. Keep that strong core. You can switch which hand you go down with now. So you don't know this, but I already did this routine and I messed up. So this is my second take. It's not easy, but it's fun. All right, we have to hurry. Take a quick sip of water. We're gonna go right into that next circuit. We're starting with the 1, 2, 3 kick. So repeating what we just did. 1, 2, 3 kick. Remember, don't try to break any records on your height here. It's controlled. Bend that knee, flick those shoelaces. Try not to hyperextend the knee. You're just lengthening. Squat with the knee lift is next. Adding those oblique, that little twist if you want. Here we go. Now I can't use the music I would normally use because it's copyrighted and YouTube does not like that. So this is a special mix. The company I usually buy from, they did a royalty, non-copyrighted version. I'm trying to get used to it. So if there's any DJs out there, hook me up. Nice twist, elbow to the hip, squat down low, weight into your heels. Okay, switching the opposite side. Remember, this is my injured leg, so I can't kick to the side, but I'll do a knee lift instead. 1, 2, 3, lift. 1, 2, 3. So you can do that kick to the side. Remember, bend that leg and flick out with those shoelaces. Try not to snap that knee joint. It's just a smooth, controlled kick. Keep it low. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Next up is those chest presses. Remember, you can do push-ups, modified on your knees, nice strong core, or up on your toes, or you can use those weights. If you're doing chest press with your weights, I'm going to give you a little extra option. When you press up, you're going to take the outsides of those weights and rotate, touch them in right above that chest, above that xiphoid process, the lower part of that sternum. Come on down. Remember to touch those elbows down, 90-degree angle with those arms, and you hit that final position at the bottom. Your elbows are lower than the shoulders, meaning they're not up really high by your ears. They're settling down on the floor, just a smidge lower outside of that rib cage. Rotate outsides, touch it in. Okay, cardio's next. We're gonna do that triple punch with an uppercut. 1, 2, 3. Actually, we're gonna switch it up. Let's do a hook instead. Hook, 1, 2, 3, hook. So the hook comes down and around to the side. 1, 2, 3, hook. You still have to pivot that knee in as you do that. So lift your heel up, pull that knee in. That's going to protect that knee joint from having torque force. 1, 2, 3. Abs in tight. 1, 2, 3. Hook. Hook. One, two, three. Next up are those flies. So again, you can use your weights to do flies, or you can use the band. I'll do the weights this time since I did the band last time. So you really want to get a nice lean over here. I like to stagger my legs. That feels better for the back. You have one leg back. Nice flat neutral spine, so open up that chest so you're not rounded over. That'll protect your back. If you start to get tired, you can do one arm at a time or both arms. Fly. Five more seconds. Awesome, all right. Back up we go. This is gonna be the double uppercut and then 8 jab. Here we go. Double uppercut, 8 jab. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Double. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Double. 8 jab. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Double. Make sure you're pivoting that leg. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Double. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Double. Jab it out. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now time for those tricep dips or overhead press. I'll go ahead and do the overhead press this time since I did dips last time. So on this one, you can sit down when you do this. I like to stand. Elbows are forward, so I can see them. They're right by my temple, so they're in close. This is another one where you can balance on one leg, make it a little bit more challenging for yourself. If that's not working for you, you can just tap that toe back or stand regular. When you draw back, I like to draw back just a little bit more than 90 degrees and then press all the way straight with that extension, working those triceps, back of the upper arm. Those triceps extend the arm. One more. Okay, back to that interval kickboxing. This is the double punch, and you're gonna tuck low with a triple feet. 1, 2, 3, get low. 1, 2, 3, get low. Again, you can squat nice and low, match those knees and feet together. 1, 2, 3, get low. 1, 2, 3. Okay, next up are bicep curls. You can use your weights for bicep curls. I'll show you an option if you have a band. You can do those curls with your band, just stepping on it right on the arch of your foot so that it doesn't flip out at you too far to the front. Now on this one, you want to be really cautious not to let those wrists bend back. So keep those wrists straight or a little bit in. If you start to tire out, you can alternate right and left. Keeping those elbows by your waist, but not digging into your waist. Elbows stay pointing to the ground as you lift up. Okay, last one of the cardio kickboxing. You're just punching to the other side and tucking low. Double, tuck low. 1, 2, low. 1, 2, low. Bend those feet. Go. 1, 2, 3, tuck. 1, 2, 3, squat. 1, 2, 3, squat. Really, if you're not getting the feet on this one, it doesn't matter. It's a cardio move, so as long as your feet are moving, that works. In fact, you could just tap it out, tuck it in. Do whatever works for you. 1, 2, 3. All right, very last exercise. This is the plank with the elbows. Remember, your option is to be on those knees. Down, down. If you're still working on that core strength, there's nothing wrong with being modified. You're gonna keep those hips nice and low, belly button in, tailbone tucked, until you really build that core up to be on your toes. You can switch your hands now. Because if you start to go up on your toes and you have the strength and you're sagging in that back and sagging in the shoulder blades, you're actually doing worse off by not really holding that spine nice and straight and strong and protecting it by sagging and not having that control yet. So take your time with it. Build up your strength. All right. That was our circuit. Walk those legs in, hands come forward. We're gonna do that down dog you see in yoga. Draw those heels to your mat. Walk your feet in so that they're touching. You're gonna wrap one foot behind the heel, stretch out that calf. And switch. Okay, stepping 1 foot forward, we're going into a runner's stretch, a lunge. So once you've done that, just double check that front knee is right above the ankle. Your knee's not pushing past that front ankle. Draw those hips low to feel a stretch here. Then we're gonna come on up and we're gonna reach up, clasping those hands, open up that chest. Hips are forward like headlights. Come on down, let's switch legs. Bring that leg back, other leg forward. Lower those hips down. Ooh, this hip flexor is tight on me. So draw those hips down. When you're ready, let's come on up. We're gonna switch those arms though. Instead of going up, you're gonna bring them behind your back. Open up your chest, squeeze your shoulder blades, and see if you can lift your hands away from your back a little bit. This does take a little bit of balance. If you're wobbly right now, that's normal. Hips are straight forward like headlights. Your back heel is lifted. Both shoelaces and toes facing forward where you're looking. Okay, bring those hands down. Step that foot from the back to the front and just come to a fold. Soft knees here. Grab hold of those elbows. Let your body hang. Open up your hamstrings, the back of those thighs. Bring those hands to your thighs. I'm gonna show you how to get up. Sometimes we roll up. That puts a lot of pressure on the discs in your spine. So I'm gonna show you another way.
It's not a huge deal if you're super young, but it adds up over time, trust me. You're gonna extend that back out, so nice neutral position with that spine. Then you're gonna lower those hips like you're gonna do a squat. And then you're gonna stand up from here so that you get to keep that back in a nice neutral position. Inhale, arms up. And exhale, open. Okay, a couple more stretches for our upper body. You're gonna take that right arm, cross it over into a shoulder stretch, deltoid. And switch, open up and cross it over. Oh, it's the tough part about filming at home in quarantine. You've got the trucks and the airplanes. Not quarantine, shelter in place. No one's sick in my house yet. Okay, bending at that elbow. Nice tricep stretch. Walk those fingertips down your back and switch sides. I'm going to do one for your neck as well, which tends to get a little bit tight. Walk those fingertips down your back, pull that elbow over. Okay, hands behind your head. You're going to pull those elbows back. Nice chest stretch, pecs. And then round out. So try to touch those elbows in front of your forehead. Bring your chin all the way down. And back up. Bring those arms up and open. One more deep breath in before we go. And exhale out. All right, great job today.